Alright guys, today I have another stocks watch here, and we're looking at Sklz. But first, with that being said, if you appreciate what I'm bringing here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go over to Twitter at WTrades, D-U-B-Y-A Trades. I post when we go live, I post new videos, news, charts, all that stuff over there. So go check it out. Now with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, like I said, we're checking out Sklz here. Now what Sklz is, let me just use their words better. It's a technology company that provides monetization services to game developers through mobile esports platform. Now, ultimately, what does that mean? Well, kind of online betting, or it can be, if you're into games, monetization can be anything from selling an outfit to selling better ways to play the game, all that stuff. But this one I think is more geared toward esports and betting and things like that. So let's take a look at the chart. Let me get rid of this one first. If we take a look at the day chart here, we can see that it's been selling off since about February. It's had a few little rallies, ups and downs, but ultimately it's been selling off right now this time since about June 29th. And that's the little section right here that we want to be looking at right there. So if we go to the 4 hour, let's put a little trend channel on it here. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a breakout of this channel right here. That would mean that it's broken trend. I'd like to see a breakout of it and a bounce. Ultimately, we'd like to see it over the 50-day EMA and over this trend line here. But that break right there will show that it is going to move in that direction. The RSI is showing bullish divergence. That's a good sign. If you watch the video, you know to look for things like that in it. Also, the MACD is starting to separate, and we have green bars. It's just not up over that center line yet. It is very bullish. So, why would it break? I mean, it's been selling off for a long time now, right? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad I didn't have to ask it myself, Okay, let me show you here. First of all, let me say, Sklz is a heavily shorted stock, which means it gets pushed down a lot. And that's part of the reason why it's down, but it's not the full reason. They missed earnings, and they missed it by a lot. It didn't look great for them in earnings. But it is being shorted. You can see that there's 73 million shares short, and the percentage of the float short is almost 25%. So what's the good news out of all this? Well, if you look at Reddit, which, all the greatest news comes from, right? We can trust Reddit, huh? Sklz takeover is coming. So he's got all this DD here about how it's coming and all this shit. So should we believe it? No. Do your own DD, right? So if we look into it, I looked it up on Benzinga. CTFN is a news outlet that got some rumors, and they say that they have inside information and all this, so take that for whatever it's worth. I actually had to Google who CTFN was, but it's a Benzinga trusted outlet, and they use them there, so ultimately I'm going to listen to it, but take it with a grain of salt. So it says, Flutter Entertainment, Sklz in Casino Online MA crosshairs. So they're talking about buying out Sklz. If we look at Benzinga, we can see that that's not the only good news here. There's a legalized online esports betting generates impressive new source of revenues. So you keep getting this good news going toward online betting and maybe a takeover coming, and it's heavily shorted, so there could be a short squeeze if this news starts pushing the price up, because ultimately to have a short squeeze, you got to have shorts that are scared and want to get out, so you have to have the price move up. On top of all that, There's all these alerts for call options coming in. Even a lot of them for just August. You even have one for Friday coming at $11. Guys, it just takes a little push, and that's all it's got. But ultimately, I wanted to put this information in your hands, give it to you, see what you think. With that being said, I'm done. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that like button, subscribe button, and share it with your friends. You have a good day.